Welcome back to another episode of Wrath and Glory. Gentlemen, as always, I offer a point of wrath for a quick recap before we start our new adventure, The Lord of the Spire.
Ooh, exciting stuff. Looks like it's my turn.
Yeah, I did it last time.
I did before.
Okay, quick recap. We beat Raurik. A very hard-fought fight. Very resilient, these Nergalites, but we overcame them with endless crits and fuckery. The storm began to subside and clear, and through Epsilon 6, we hear comms come through from Tora Armis.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll give you that.
Which is an inquisitor of the Order. She tells us she has taken over command from Corporal Bingham, the mission now being operated by Ordo Melius. She briefs us that the Penal Legion and the Astra Militarum have located the palace of Lord Van Staten. The initial assault was led by one Commissar Trevor, but withdrew due to it being his anathema. Suppose he did not like what he wanted it, but was in there. Basically, probably warp storms. Maybe he's a psyker as well. Our new mission given to us, something like to do with hatred or something, a big dislike to something. Our new mission is to enter the palace, purge and find evidence of Tora Armis heresy, and any intelligence of military value is to be sent to Tritona, and her and the Lord Filament. All evidence of heresy is to also go to her personal data vault. After getting a little bit of the mission briefing, Paul tells Tritona that we had killed Raurik, but she could care less, as this is but petty squabbling. Lord Van Staten is the target, and that is what our focus should be. She tells us to get into the palace, can only be entered by a single passage, and we are to rendezvous with the Tempestus Scions, 4th Platoon, Bravo Company. They are led by Captain Reeves, in which he will give us a rhino to their location. Argenta and Gerhardt then ask for ammunitions, since she is running dry, and Gerhardt requests to have an Adeptus Mechanicus repair his eviscerator. But even better, the offer of a Tech Marine has been put forth, and Tech Marine Adriel will be helping Gerhardt on this holy mission, restoring his sword, as he is escorting the rhino. When our mission is complete, we are to notify General Hacker's command team on Channel Lambert PSI. He will obliterate the palace, in which we are warned not to be inside when this happens, because it'll be total annihilation. Heretics and mutants are to be purged. Prisoners are to be delivered to the commissariat. Commissariat. Yeah, there we go. I spelt that like a tard. Holy shit. Prisoners with valuable skills or intelligence are to be delivered to the interrogator jail in Sector 9. So basically everything that looks fucked up, kill it, and everything that's got a skill or has got some sort of valuable intelligence, we have to take them to the Sector 9 jail and not kill them. Our mission is to purge the unclean. The palace is the heart of it. The Lord Governor has started this. He cannot live. His death must be carried out. We are then told to go down to level 647Z, where we will meet the Scions. We are told to absolutely not waste our time with any common soldier work. We are a specialized task force and must carry out this mission to its finality. We finally do meet up with the Scions and board the Rhino.
Perfect. Almost like someone's watched the video. I love a man who does his homework. I love a man who does his homework. Excellent. No, that is exactly.
I'm too in it in the moment to like write down anything.
No,
really
I know.
Good.
It's a perfect
Yeah.
rundown. So thank you very much, James. Yes, you go through this wonderful process of annihilating Rauruk, and you have now found yourselves on the back of a rhino. For the purposes of ease, you are all now fully healed and restored of shock.
No longer poisoned.
You are no longer poisoned.
Hooray.
Just get up this.
I believe we've also said that I am still
You
unbound.
are still unbound as you feel the pressures of the warp all around you. Perhaps the clearing of the storm is not quite the end of reality being unbound.
Chains are off.
So
Not
yes,
completely, but
not
yeah.
completely, but you are still on edge. You rendezvous with the remaining Tempestus Scions at the Inquisition-supplied Rhino. The rear landing platform is dropped open, allowing access into the heavily reinforced confines. And for the first time in a long time, you feel some sense of security. Once you are all settled and on board, you feel its heavy tracks begin to roll forward as it rumbles through the broken streets of Tora Armis. As you head deeper into the center of the spire, the armored hull of the transport crashes hastily erected barricades beneath its treads. Smoke pours from the buildings around you, barely muffling the ceaseless crackle of small arms fire and the shouts of soldiers. The rebels lack the firepower to control the streets, but they are fighting tooth and nail for the buildings and the hab blocks. You are on this journey. You have a momentary peace, time to collect your thoughts after a hard battle, time to collect yourselves. So, I put the scene to you. After your hard-fought battle, does anyone say anything, or do you just sit in silent contemplate?
Gerhardt would, he's sitting there, he's got his helmet off, and he's cleaning the visors, checking over the helmet, looking for any damage, and he turns to his left and looks at Paul, and he goes, "That creature control the warp like you could, but it's didn't feel like what you do. It felt like pure evil, darkness incarnate. You did well to stop his advances."
It is no it is no secret that many of humanity have unlocked the potential to access the warp. Those that do are tempted beyond measure by power and forces that would corrupt. It is why so many of us are sacrificed and controlled to stop that from happening. What he was doing was not dissimilar to what I can do. But what Rauruk had fallen to was the temptations of those beyond, and much of his power derived from there. It is.
Tritona.
No, I was going to say it is. It's unsanctioned, you could say, he says with a sort of a wry grin on his face. But it is dangerous, and it cannot be allowed. It puts humanity,
And
our
speaking
very
of...
existence, at risk.
Sorry, every time you pause, you take just a long enough pause that
Yeah,
seems like you're
sorry.
stopped, and then you start again. Are you done?
I am done. Yeah, sorry. I'm
sorry.
discovering what I'm
I didn't
about
wanna-
to say
I didn't
as
wanna
I'm
keep doing
saying
that.
it.
Just in case,
No, it's fine.
because I know a lot of time has passed, and I'm not sure if James is sure or not, but you have met Daikusane, if you remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the black woman? No, she's the white. Which one does she look like?
She is.
I'm a face
She
guy.
is
She's
the.
Inquisitor.
She's the one and only Inquisitor that you have met. She looks like
The one with the incredibly snooty, derisive
Yes.
expression on
Yeah.
her face.
very much so. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
She
her.
was the one who debriefed you at the end of the Pac 30th Manufactorum insurrection, and
Yeah.
essentially brought you under her wing. So it is a name you know. It's a name that you understand. But anyway,
Yeah,
I was just making sure.
I remember her. Yeah. Speaking of unsanctioned and dangerous, that whole fight with Raurik atop of the roof had me thinking. Something that Tritona. Am I saying her name right?
Yeah, it's a bugger of a name, isn't it? Daikus. I'm going to put it in chat.
Daikusune.
Daikusune.
I'm going to use either her first or last name, whatever one is easier to say.
Tytrona is her first name.
I think it's-
Tytrona.
Tytrona. Let me get rid of that Tytrona. Yeah.
The kind. Oh yeah.
Something she mentioned made me think. When you said that we'd killed Raurik, the Psyker, she didn't seem fairly impressed or even cared whether he lived or died. Raurik, for all intents and purposes, is very powerful. And so was the people he led. If that is considered small fry, then we have to be on our utmost, sharpest blade, mind and spirit, if we're going to find this Lord Van Staten, for who knows what he can do, or the people who follow him.
Whatever he can do, he can still get shot. And as we've seen so far, everything dies from being shot.
After last combat, I would somewhat find that questionable. Our weapons seem to have little to no effect on these creatures.
Missing nor killing something isn't a sign of not to quit. It's a sign that you haven't, from the Emperor himself, that you just need to keep shooting and stabbing.
Either way, it would be wise for us not to take them lightly.
Indeed.
I've got a feeling this is going to be much more worse before it gets better.
Indeed.
And this Lord Van Staten, if he's creating this whole mess, who knows what powers he has gained from the warp.
Yes, this warp is very concerning. I don't know about you, my lord, but even before the fight with Raurik, that hallway... Paul, I saw things, what I thought was a memory, but I saw things that I did not see nor remember. Was that just the warp playing with my mind, or was it allowing me to see something that I could not see before?
Paul furrows his brows for a moment and eventually concedes. Likely, it could easily be both, one or the other at the same time. The warp should not be trusted, though it can. And there are records of visions being presented turning out to be true, though often it takes what is known in your mind and fuels your anxieties. The warp itself cannot be controlled. It can only be guided at times by your emotions, by your focus, by your will. But let too much of it in and it will swallow you whole.
So we need to be careful of what we see and hear, then.
What I can say, even now, even with the defeat of Rarok, the very fabric of our reality in this moment feels frayed and thin. And as he says that, there's just like a sort of a wave of just control being rained back in on Paul. The warp in this very moment is trying to breach our reality. And there's like bits to like his being that's kind of occasionally sort of like ripples or glows as he tries to stay in control. And that's just me playing on the fact that he's currently unbound.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice.
Yes, James.
In that hallway, it took what was inside me, what I had locked away, and brought it forth. It took a memory and extrapolated on it, made it worse. But it pulled from something real. And it felt so real. I swore it was real. I wish not to be lost in like that again. A feeling of helplessness. Like drowning in darkness.
Those who are unprepared are more susceptible to it. Many of my own, and many times on Holy Terror, while I was disciplined and trained, have I had to deal with these visions. What is reality?
I think I'll stick with the sword.
Yeah. What is reality beyond that which our brain perceives to be real? The brain, the senses can be tricked, and the brain can then be made to believe something is real that it is not. Have your anchors, and tell yourselves what should and should not be real. Remind yourselves of where you should be.
Can you be injured in these dreams?
Can you be injured in these dreams? Because I don't know, God.
Which dream, sorry?
The visions that you are forced to endure as a result of warps enacting on you. So if you are hurt in the visions, can they hurt you? type of thing.
Warp shenanigans can definitely hurt you. Yeah.
Paul would say in more ways than one.
Good thing we've got you around then, hey?
The Emperor protects the warped sieves. We stand unbroken.
I got plenty more fight left in me.
Unfortunately, I don't have any bullets left on me.
I'm looking forward to seeing my brother restore my sword to its glory.
Wonderful. Before we move forward, Paul, you were the only person who didn't request anything of the Inquisitor.
Yes.
Is that still the case?
Medicaid kit?
Isn't that what Argenta asked for?
I asked for bullets.
Argenta asked for ammunition.
Well,
So you want to
in that
use
case-
Simon's slot for a Medicaid kit?
Yeah. Otherwise, like the only other thing that he would try to requisition would maybe be some better armor, but I hadn't actually thought about it. Let me have a quick
Oh,
look
is it
again.
wreck?
I don't know. Like I don't know what this is considered as. I don't know if it's a chance for a requisition or not. But otherwise, yeah, he would probably sort of.
This is
Like a Medicaid
essentially, from a game point of view, this is like a bit of a reset. So things like ammunition isn't a requisition. This is just Inquisitor can snap her fingers and get it to you. Something like armor would still be a requisition, but it is something you can do if that's what you wished. You could have said, I took a heavy pounding during the fight. I could really do with some better armor. Like, that's something you can do, but it would still be a requisition.
That would be something he would do.
Stretch that influence.
2, 3, 1. Let me just have a look at the armor that I could possibly get.
Light power armor.
Simon did not do his homework.
Simon did
No.
not do his homework.
Well, no, it's because I didn't. I thought like the moment had passed, right? So I didn't actually. I didn't worry about it. I moved
the
fast.
moment did pass. I'm just giving you this
Yeah.
opportunity to change your mind, should you wish. But if you want to not change your mind, that's fine with me.
AR3, or I could go AR4 with light powered armor. If there is an opportunity, I think I would like to try and see if I can requisition some light powered armor.
Yay!
Go for it. It would be a influence test. Its value is 6. It is very rare, so it's going to be an influence test of 8.
Ooh, okay, that's going to be very difficult. I only have an influence of 5,
I will drop
which
it
is a
to
lot better
a.
than what it was.
I will drop it to a 7 because it's coming directly from the Inquisitor. But it's 7 or nothing.
All right,
Do you have any wealth?
I've got 2 wealth,
Oh, mate!
which would drop the DN. But let's see. Would I
Well,
have
you-
to? Okay.
No. You
It's
roll.
been
You
a
roll.
while. Do
You
I
roll
spend-
influence. Roll influence,
Yeah.
and then wealth
Spend-
afterwards.
And then wealth on top of it. Yeah, that was my question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You've answered. Thank you. Looks like I'm not getting light powered armor. But that's okay. I can keep trying. Another time.
You've got Wrath.
I don't.
Oh, he's
No.
throwing all the difficult questions at him. That's fine.
No. I'm
Okay.
holding on to my wrath. There will
So-
be better places to use wrath.
That's fine. That's all settled. The conversation begins to die down a bit as you all collect your thoughts. Argenta, you notice in the corner of the Rhino there is a stack of ammunition, fresh and ready for someone to collect should they wish to, if they don't drop their food all over the floor.
Yeah. I got fucking sauce all over my beige bloody joggers. Where is this ammunition?
You should just be able to double click on there and take it from it.
Just
Let's have a look. Did that work? It did work. You now have 3 bolter ammo. Gearhart, through this door, you can hear the telltale noises of tinkering, electric screws, and subtle banging.
Can I go in and have a looky-poo?
You can do whatever you want. You open the door through which you see almost like a makeshift workshop. There's a single Tempestus Scion at the helm of this Rhino driving through the streets of Tora Armis. And you see this fellow.
I stand at the door and go, Brother Adriel.
Brother Gearhart, it is good to see you. My name is
Okay.
Hadriel. Hadriel. My apologies. How goes the fight? I hear you're working on my weapon. Hopefully she's not a lost cause. Do not worry. The machine spirit within shall tear the flesh of the heretic once again. This pleases me, brother. Will I be seeing you on the front lines? Will you be maintaining our holy relics and equipment? It is not my path to take. I'll be fortifying the situations throughout Tora Armis, keeping the machinery working, using the sacred oils, ensuring the defeat of the heretic, bringing forth the Emperor's light in this forsaken place. So we may upkeep our oaths. It is our deepest oath, keeping the Gilead system safe. It is our oldest oath, and one that will never be forgotten. Many a brother has died in its pursuit, but we will succeed. We must, for the people of Gilead. Their failure is not an option. But it has been some while since I've seen a brother. Since my black carapace. It is good to see you. Good to see my family. Yes. Our chapter has waned over the years. This system has taken its toll on our number. It seems that as soon as we can recruit more aspirants, brave, glorious brothers die, keeping the people safe. It is a never-ending toil, a never-ending struggle. But the cogs move ever on, so long as we have courage, fight with bravery, the ruinous powers will never succeed.
Now chapter will see the light, Andrew. I don't know how far down the tunnel it'll go, but the Emperor's light shines, and we will find that way.
Good.
I have to believe that.
Good. Tell me, aside from your other weapons malfunction, are you happy with the equipment you've been provided?
My armor has held strong, kept me alive. My power sword, my trusty and faithful backup to the weapon you hold. However, with the insurgence of these chaos spawn, I have been finding my bolt pistol, unfortunately, has only but scratched the surface of their disgusting chit armor. But it still works, and serves the Emperor still.
I see. Your bolt pistol, is it standard issue from the Furies?
It is indeed, Andrew. I've had this bolt pistol since I was but a scout. Gilead is always so rife with heresy and chaos, I haven't had a chance to upgrade. You know how it is.
I do. With the system being cut off from the rest of the Empire, it's hard to find the resources. A heavy bolt pistol may be of some use to you in a pinch, but it may be difficult. I hear that the glorious exemplar of the righteous, a pure relic, an architect weapon, forged in the golden age of humanity. It had been sealed on a shrine on Enoch. It is now
Really?
missing.
I am only newly ascended. To have such a weapon would of course be glorious, but I don't know if I'd be worth its measure.
Well, at the minute no one shall have it, for it is missing.
It is not an Enoch.
It should have been. A pure, glorious weapon, felling Xenos and heretics alike. Rumor has it that Tigranus Dalir, the old chapter master, he wielded this weapon himself. It was his shrine that it was his shrine that it was entombed in. A relic in memory to such a powerful angel of the Emperor.
How could anyone, and surely it must be tightly guarded, how would anyone get into such a holy place and take a relic belonging to the Absolvers and live to tell the tale?
That is a question that many would like answered. Dalir's shrine is guarded throughout the solar cycle. Men, brothers, on the doors. No way in or out. And yet, it is not there. From what I hear from the brothers, in its place was a single flower, still in bloom, but
should be. Not before slicking its bolts with some heretical blood to feed its spirit.
This is good. Such weapons of destruction should be used for our enemies. It is a kindness to have it buried with its former master, but such a weapon is useful in these times, especially when Vakul holds the keys to the Forge World so tightly.
I don't trust those rogue traders. They don't care for anything or anyone except themselves, even though they like to make out they do. It's all for selfish purposes. They don't care about Gilead or its people.
You misunderstand me, brother. Not Veronius, I mean Vakul, the Archmagus on Vacarus.
I forgot my names. Redact that, brother. Strike it from the records.
Strike it from the records.
Fucking cool.
Damn names all sound the same, brother.
Yes, it does make our lives much more tricky, but I agree, the rogue traders are a unusual breed as well, but I've spent many years with the disciples of the machine cult, and Vakul is unique among them.
You trust Vakul?
I do not know. I do not trust her. I will work with her, I will support her, but trust is far too fine a point.
I trust my brothers. I trust the people behind me in this Rhino. There are a few that I do trust. And that's the way it should be in Gilead.
Yes, well, at least we have each other. And of course, Chapter Master Akir. His guidance has kept the system alive so far.
I've been reporting to him directly. He has guided me through my ascension. He is a great man and leader. We're lucky to have him.
Well, it is important to remember that he's only the acting chapter master. There are some within our ranks who seem to have given up already.
I'm embarrassed to say, at one point I thought I had found the original chapter master, locked away in a coffin, in a stasis coffin. Oh, how I was wrong. Turned out to be a chaos cousin. That didn't go down well.
A Chaos Space Marine trapped in a stasis coffin. I wonder what foul thing put him in there. And to what end?
He was barely a few seconds waking from his chamber, weaponless, nothing but a broken piece of pipe in hand, yet highly formidable. Whoever he was, his armor looked old, very old. It looked like he didn't even wear the Mark 7 that we now wear.
chapter he was from?
You, brother. The chapter I do not know, but his armor had red trim with dark plate. Looking through the window, I thought it was an Absolver. That's how much red that was on it. And why I thought it was our old chapter master.
Red. Perhaps one of the word bearers. Formidable chapter. We have enough on our hands dealing with these forsaken cousins in the Death Guard. The sons of Mortarion are formidable foes. I do not wish to see more of the traitorous legions in Gilead. Let us pray to the Emperor that it was one and one only.
Hope so. I've already had to put down quite a few of this traitorous arteries. I do not wish to do it, but it must be done. It just saddens me that they've lost their light. Such a waste.
Brother, you must not repent on these things. They chose their path. They have been lost for thousands of years. What they are is barely even a memory of what they should have been.
Wise counsel. Thank you, Hadru.
And as that comes to a conclusion, I reveal to you that he passed his tech test. As he's both working his mechadendrites over your sacred machine, taking it apart, re-oiling it, re-glazing it,
Glazed?
and he turns around with your holy eviscerator in fully working order.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hadriel. I will spill much heretical and chaotic blood with this weapon. You have done me a great service.
May it serve you well in the fights to come. Go well, brother, and keep your oaths at all times.
Gauntleted fist to chest.
Wonderful. And he returns to his workstation. And you have a working eviscerate.
Gerhard pulls it out. Sounds good. Glad to have you back.
Marvelous. Shall be an emperor's boon to have that gigantic whirring blade of death at our side once more.
I agree. I was starting to feel rather naked without it.
Actually, my lord, in case something like this happens again, I might just quickly see if I can ask Hagrid for something. Excuse me, my lord. Seeing as our friend here, your
Yes?
brother in arms, the machine spirits weren't able to keep his blade running once. Would you be able to spare him some sacred oil that you're using for future use?
precious liquids are hard to come by in Gilead.
Feel free to roll an influence test. It is a DN5.
Okay.
Machine oil. Nice. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I was just thinking, fuck it. I'm just going to wing it, because if I can get it for you. Right. DN5. Come on.
Come on.
Oh!
Oh,
Nope.
oh no.
Oh my word.
Wow.
That is hard to come by.
Yeah.
That is fair.
You've got Wrath.
But I've only got one.
You should have 2.
No, as in, I've only got one out of these.
Oh,
If I had,
I
like-
see. You have to, re-roll. Yeah.
So I'm just...
That's fine. I
Fuck
can use
it.
weapon skill to try repair.
Nah, fuck it. I'm going to go for it.
Why do I have 5 ruin?
Oh, I want to use a wrap. I want to use a wrap.
Oh, look at that.
My
shit.
god.
With a shift.
I'm going to shift a better
Beautiful.
result.
This is the most oily oil you've ever seen.
It's such oily oil.
The oiliest.
Wow, that went from 0 to 100 very quickly.
Well, sister, seeing as it is for my brother, I can spare some. Here.
Thank you, my lord. And she...
Remember,
So,
it is not just about the oils. The machines, they require servitude, dedication. The oils help the moving parts, but the psalms soothe the spirit. The invocations are what keeps it strong.
faith is something I am all too familiar with, my lord, and I cannot think of a more faithful servant that could use this than Lord Gerhard.
Good.
No.
And as she does so, bearing in mind the reverence, she walks over to Gerhard, gets down on one knee, and then holds up the sacred oils. May this boon help you and all of our endeavors and all of Gilead.
Nice.
Takes the oil, clasps your arm in a warrior grip, stands up. So you're both standing and just goes, "Thank you, sister. You aren't just an ally, but a good friend. And they're hard to come by here in Gilead."
Indeed. You too, my lord. I mean, friend.
Now let's go rip a hole in this chaos's asshole.
Indeed. A large eviscerator-sized one.
God, it's so cool talking to a brother. I actually felt the kinship.
That was so cool to listen to. Like, brother.
Brother.
As soon as you put the voice on, I was like, "Oh, we're doing the voices? Okay, cool. I'm in."
Gerhard puts his helmet back on.
Oh, wait. Let's make this conversation cooler.
Wonderful. So, we are still in this moment of peace. Is there anything anybody else wants to do, say, etc.? Now's the time to do it.
I'd like to buy a no verbal grace.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nice.
Fuck the toughness. Let's just do it. Let's do it.
Do it.
You're gonna get it anyway. You're gonna
Be
get
the
it
blade
anyway.
singer you know you want to be.
Yeah.
To be fair, the ability of like going from enemy to enemy without worrying so much about them getting opportunity attacks for you is amazing.
That's awesome. Which means I can now back you guys up more often too, because I can just switch targets.
Yeah.
You take the eviscerator in your hands. You pocket the sacred machine oil, and you feel complete. It's almost as if you've been feeling off-balanced by not having this weapon with you. And by bringing all of it together, you feel somewhat graceful.
Here comes Twinkle Toes.
I was about to say, I'd loaded that in my chamber as something Paul would call you later.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Anything else from anybody else?
I'm good.
No, nothing really to add to the scene apart from just like background flavor while the conversations were happening with the two brothers. Paul, off of the back of the conversation about the fraying of reality, will have just sort of centered himself with a couple of mantras, and basically just sort of going over, like quietly muttering to himself things like, "The Emperor is my bastion, my mind is a fortress. Warp shall not breach." Just kind of like sort of going around that.
Cool. Okay.
Fuck it. I'm gonna be a loot gremlin. Do I see anything in this, in particular, in this tank? Do I see a Medicaid kit lying about?
You do not see a Medicare kit lying around. You have done your requisition for today. There is nothing else in here. So, we will progress onwards then. Lord Van Staten's palace is deep within the spire. The only entrance is through a 500-meter long Martyr's Passage. Once this broad corridor was lined with statues of imperial saints. Now, it's a slaughterhouse. The marble paving is slick with the blood of heretics and gravediggers who fought a furious battle along its length. 2 wrecked chimeras and dozens of bodies, a testimony to the ferocity of the resistance. As you approach the passageway, you see a pair of imperial officers, a commissar and a Tempestus scion, await you at the entrance to the passage. You arrive and the Rhino stops. Its back door opening up as we...
Ooh, that's a nice touch. That looks like an ogre in at the front there.
Open?
The little, I presume it's AI image you got.
Oh, yeah. Little thingy-me-poppy.
Yeah.
But as I imagine you all get out of the Rhino, the commissar greets you. Lords, I am Commissar Travers. This is Captain Reeves. The 2 men's uniforms are stained and burned. It's clear The both have been through heavy fighting already today. The Tempestus Scion, Captain Reeves, gestures to 30 Tempestus Scions waiting in cover. We've been ordered to support you any way we can. We move on your signal. The Commissar turns and says, take a look, as he gestures down the corridor. At the far end, the gates are half a kilometre away, and between you and them are a handful of suspended cages, gibbets, in which a few prisoners lie slumped and deceased. We got as far as the gates before I gave the order to pull back. You can't tell from here, as he leans forward making the sign of the Aquila. But those gates are alive. Captain Reeves waves his men to their feet. Just give us the word. We're with you. What would you like to do?
Do we not have Epsilon 6 with us anymore?
Technically not, but I don't see why you shouldn't. Oop.
Cool.
Did you
What do
say
you
the
mean?
gates were
go on.
alive?
Same question. Yeah, we had the same question.
I know, Lord. I know. It sounds, well, heretical, but the gates are alive. They're like the gnawing teeth of a demon. I've never seen anything like it.
How close are the closest targets? Are they all congregating around the gate? Or littered throughout?
No targets, sir. We've cleared the passageway. They're all dead. But
Good work.
we don't know what to do with the gate.
Have you tried shooting it?
Tempestus Science put a few las shots down it, but didn't even seem to flinch.
What about any larger ordnance?
We have a rhino.
That might do it.
Is it capable of moving? Presumably we are safe as long as we keep our distance. Is that so?
Is what capable of moving, sir?
The gate.
The gate, it's not moved from where it is, but it wriggles like it's alive.
Sounds like the warp.
I concur. I would need to get closer to try and get a feel for it, but my suggestion would be to see if larger ordnance can at least put a dent in it and quash this foe from a distance.
Very good.
What can we expect between here and the gate? Presumably this passage is clear of enemies.
That's correct. The Scions have done a good job clearing out the rebels. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing alive down there.
Maybe we should take a waltz down. Let you get a feel for that gate.
Maybe.
I'll spearhead forward. Draw any fire if it to come our way. Maybe then you'll know best way to deal with this thing.
That's as good a plan as any. Fire tends
Right.
to be the most common solution for heresy, wouldn't you say, sister? Or Palatine?
No. Palatines are still sisters, my lord. I mean, Paul. I would prefer it if I just get to call you Lord Kermelsar, but you are not one for hierarchy. But yes, flame tends to be one of the best ways to cure heresy, but a large ordnance round, I would not disagree.
All right. Should we see what we're dealing with?
Yes. Just be careful, Paul. Don't touch it.
That's always good advice.
Sound advice, sister.
You'd be surprised in our group.
Yeah. Oh, man. How did I not think of that? You're a genius.
Yes, Gerhard.
He'd look at the scions and say, right, we're gonna go check out the gate, see if we can find a way to breach it. Have your men ready in defensive positions, just in case anything pours out.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Well, the gate's about half a kilometre down the passage, so we'll hold back about 10 metres. Is that all right with you, sir?
That is fine. Just keep your rifles trained on that gate, and we'll see what we can do to get it open.
We'll move out on your mark.
Sorry. Silence. Can we just clarify? What does this gate do? You say it's alive. What does it? A mouth come open and swallow people whole? A big tongue? Demons pour asunder? Like, what do you mean it's alive?
Pretty much, sir. Mom, sorry. It's a mouth covered in eyes as well. And hairy and fleshy. I saw a tongue licking across its lips when some of the rebels pulled back. We shot at it. It didn't do anything. With all the rebels killed and no way out for those in the palace, we were told to put a cordon here and wait for reinforcements. And that's what we've done.
Delightful. I didn't think I would have gone that so on the nose there, but yes. Heresy does as heresy does.
Right,
Wonderful.
let's go check out this gate.
Right, I'm back in 2 seconds.
Big demon door, yeah.
Right, so you all head down Martyr's Passage. Wrecked bunkers and barricades litter the route to the gate. Bodies are strewn throughout the space, many fallen heretics openly displaying icons, the ruinous powers on their uniform. The air smells of metal and burnt flesh. The gibbets that have been erected at intervals along the corridor, they all contain corpses. Some dead from disease, some starvation, looking malnourished like skeletons. Others with clear signs of a fight on them. A few of them look like they've been recently executed, with a single entry wound, a testament to the Commissar Travers' efficiency.
We're walking down with the scions, right? Since they're following us?
Mm-hmm.
Gerhard would, as they're like walking down towards the gate, look at one of the scions, I suppose the one he was talking to, and go, Commissar Travers. The communique said that he left. Something to do with a great dislike for what he saw. Was it this gate that turned him away? And why?
The Commissar Travers, you were speaking to him before, sir. He didn't leave, he just He pulled back.
That was a commissar. I could only see the token art of the Tempest of Sion.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
also
no,
don't see the tokens of the commissar.
no.
Or
You
Captain
there is no token for Captain Reeves and the commissar. But yeah, they were
Sion,
they were
you will
both
forget
there
what I
when.
just said. Redact that.
These are not the droids
Get
you're
out of this
looking
way.
for.
Yeah, I was just thinking this is just like a Jedi mind trick you're doing.
Gotta
Yeah.
stop doing that.
Yeah, he didn't run away. He pulled back essentially, and created a cordon.
Gotcha.
But
Okay, let's go.
as you are walking down, Paul, you suddenly feel a hand reach out and grab your ankle. And looking down, it looks like just a heap of rags on the floor amongst with all the dead bodies. But on further inspection, something in the uniform of Enforcer, a member of the Planetary Defense Force, is there. He looks gaunt, almost dead, could have been mistaken for a corpse. As he grabs your ankle and says, please don't leave me. Don't leave me to die here.
Paul would stop. He would obviously, having looked down, see the reaction, and just he would go. He would demand. Who are you?
My name is Joram, sir. Joram Quinn. I can help you. I know the palace. I know they have a company of highly motivated light infantry just beyond the gates. They've prepared emplacements and with remotely detonated mines. They've got some static positions with light infantry with layers of mutual support, sir. I can help you. I can help you.
How do you know this? Why should we trust you?
I want to live. I don't want anything. I don't want to be killed. I hate this. I hate it. I just don't want to be here.
Who are you aligned to? What is your allegiance?
Of the Emperor, of course.
How sincere is this guy being?
DN5 insight, please.
Oh God, I'm hoping there might be some other people here, but I don't know how you would help. I have.
I got
a
no
dice pool
die to
of
help you
4.
with.
Oh, I can help. Can I help?
How are you helping?
I've got nothing I can really help with other than say, like,
I might have something.
go on.
Awareness. As he's looking at Commissar and not speaking with me, I'd take the time to watch him. His facial features, the way he speaks, the tics, just watching him very carefully, weighing his words.
Okay. So roll your insight with awareness +3.
Whoosh.
Ooh, all right. Okay, that brings me up to 7. Let's see what we get. Well, the veracity of this guy's claims might be important, so I might wrath this one.
There we go.
Reroll failed. Wrath ruin.
Oh, meets
Oh,
beats.
on the button.
Meets beats. Yeah. So You can tell he's in a miserable state. His mind is clearly broken. He's been suffering in captivity, probably for months. Although what he's saying is military jargon, it's more the ranting of a broken mind that is desperately trying to cling to life.
Paul would kneel down close to him, but is otherwise... he's keeping his wits about him in case this guy does this a mad dash of insanity to like lash out at Paul in some way. Paul would nonetheless try and sort of kneel down and get close to him and just and say, I understand you have been through much, but know that I cannot fully trust you. You may yet be an ally if you regain your senses. See that you do. Then he would look up to one of the scions and say, take him in, capture him. Take him in. What's the word for, like, capture, but without it being as if he's a prisoner?
Detain.
Detain, yeah.
Detain, thank you. Detain him. See what you can learn from him. Maybe some food and some water will start bringing his faculties back.
Yes, sir, of course, sir. As one of the Tempestus scions kind of gruffly lifts him up to his feet and starts marching him back down the hall towards the Rhino.
Yeah. And then Paul would then look over to Gerhardt and says, I'm not entirely sure he was aware of what he was saying. Was that your impression too?
His mind is broken. He has seen enough chaos, war, and death. He is no use to us. Not in this state.
That was my worry. If he was still alive, there may well be more. Keep your eyes peeled.
You walk the length of the passage, your feet squelching in the wet ichor left from the battles. As you get to the far end, you see the living gates. They're about 6 meters wide and 4 meters high, mottled black and glistening with moisture. In some places there are bristles, and in others, human teeth emerge from the fleshy surface. A horizontal split through the middle suggests an opening. The gates, they ripple and purse, and they look something like this.
Oh my word.
Ooh.
Describing this as a gate is a bit of a stretch.
Thing has a tongue.
Yeah.
An obstacle?
My Lord Commissar, I do believe we need to kill that with fire or explosions of some variety.
I agree. What can your flamer do before we head over to the big ordnance?
I can give it a go.
So be aware of its tongue.
I want to stay back from it and shoot it.
I suppose I should also ask, what do my spider senses pick up now that we've gotten closer to this thing?
It's a good question. You can sense the presence of the warp pressing against the world existing. You can attempt to detect the presence of the warp. Every inch of you is screaming that this is warp-based demonic shit. You do not require your psi-science skills to perceive that.
No, fair enough. I suppose maybe I should make a slightly more specific question. Could I feel if there's anything like actively maintaining its presence here? Or is now that it's here, it's kind of like here permanently, and there's nothing sort of active being sort of manipulated in the area?
Ooh.
It's hard to say because okay, so roll me psi science.
Here we go. This is where I'm tempting fate with my unbound nature. Where are you, psi science? There you are.
Isn't it so science you can't get complications on or something?
You don't get perils.
Maybe?
You can get complications.
Oh,
Don't
well,
get perils.
that's all right.
Yeah, so
I got a 7.
you got a 7. So as you reach out with your mind, feeling its presence, as soon as you open your mind to the warp, you're assailed with disgusting visions of decay, renew, death, mold, rebirth, all happening once, intertwining over each other. As you focus on the gates themselves, it's a strange feeling. You know that these gates are possessed. You know that this is not of the mortal realm. But although you feel the possession, it doesn't feel like the possession is coming from the gate itself.
All right. Paul would then say, as Argenta starts getting a flamer ready, he would say,
It's almost like when you listen out for a heartbeat, but instead of checking the usual places you'd look for a pulse, it's like you're checking the big toe for a pulse rather than the neck or the wrist or where you'd usually find a pulse. You know that there is a pulse, but this isn't the source of it.
yeah. All right.
I hope that's helpful.
Yeah, I think so. Paul would then say, it feels like this thing has been superimposed from somewhere else. The warp is being bent, but nothing nearby.
Is it real or an illusion?
Oh, it's real. But I cannot vanquish it simply by denying its existence. Not from here.
Sister, while you take your flamer to the wall, I'm just gonna check the periphery, see if there's other ways in. Maybe looking up all the way down the walls, looking around other ports of entry.
Gerhard, as you look around, it is the palace it's not a fortress, but it's clearly designed to be secure. This is the one and only entrance that you can see, with large Barak stone arches on either side, with the destroyed visage of Imperial saints, statues of Imperial saints looking down on you.
So nothing, nowhere else. This is the only port of entry.
This is the only port of entry.
Looks like the only way through is through the gate. I can't see anywhere else to go.
Noted. And just before I start flaming,
Mm-hmm.
are there any heretical symbols? So, for example, going back from her early experience with the possessed statue, is there anything other than the door, or like perhaps by the door, that has like heretical symbols that perhaps look like it might be the source of what it is, or powering it?
It's a very good question, but no.
Cool. And she rests her heavy bolter at her hip, still keeping it, and then pulls out with her single hand her hand flamer and begins to torch it up.
Nice. Hold, please. Hold, please. Your hand flamer has a short range of 3, medium of 6, and 9 long. So where are you getting up to?
9 long.
9 long. Okay. Let me just do this. Right. There we go. There's the gate.
Cool.
Go for an attack, but make it 9 long in the range.
Yeah. I've changed it to 9, but it still says short.
It's probably because you are physically close to it on the map, and it's trying to automate it.
That's true. I might just move a bit further back then. Oh, I'm paused.
The game is paused.
I don't think it matters.
Okay,
the game
cool.
is paused.
I don't think it matters.
Cool. I'll just do that then.
Because you've not got like
Okay.
rapid fire or anything on it.
No.
Mm.
Oosh.
For the Emperor!
Ooh.
I'm gonna shift for glory.
Ooh.
And then got another shift. She's just gonna, I'll do the thing where she's just gonna spread it across. So just flaming the whole of the door, covering
Sure.
it in fire.
Roll crit and roll damage.
I gain a point of wrath?
Question mark?
Sure,
Is
you
it
gain a
alive?
point, Raph.
Oh, fucking get in. Sister, it's not enough strong.
Nice.
Mm.
Nice.
You spray this
Four
gate
more
with
movies.
your holy fire. A few of the edges singe ever so slightly, but other than that, the attack seems ineffectual.
Ah, well. That was somewhat anticlimactic. It appears the scions were right. Laz barely dented this. Holy fire seems to be just about scratching it. I think we need something, perhaps a bit more heavy duty.
Good thing we brought a bigger gun. I reckon we should stand back, and then Paul would just kind of like call up to the Rhino. When ready, fire on the gate.
Gets behind the tank.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
I follow suit. I also
yes.
would like to do that.
The Rhino rolls up, trampling the corpses into mush, taking down the barricades. It lines up its storm bolter, which I can't do yet because I need to put an actor in. Where are you?
We forgot to ask a very important question. And I don't know if we now have time. But the question in character Paul would ask Gerhard as we get up to the door. Gerhard, do you sense anything behind the gate?
Let us find out.
You ping out with your auspex. And you can definitely sense a mass of bodies beyond the gate.
Okay.
His helmet nods. Oh yeah. A lot.
Get ready to fire.
The Rhino. Boo, 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 boo. Oh. Shoots the gate with its storm bolter. It does something, but the gate still looks okay. Each hit of the storm bolter round kind of ricochets through, sending ripples across its glistening skin. It's looking agitated more than anything else.
Well then, Argenta sits atop of the.
And hang on, I know that we're not in battle time, but
Oh, sorry.
you've shot. Gerhard, Paul, are you doing anything?
I suppose Gerhard would go. Perhaps maybe this gate requires a scalpel. And unclips the eviscerator. It looks to be made out of like flesh and shit, doesn't it?
Is very, very. It looks very organic.
Okay. Sister, stay close. I'm gonna need your light. And
Noted.
he's going to I've got a cat in front of my camera, is going to attack this gate through the organic fleshiness using my brandly new oiled eviscerator.
Nice.
One complication you get to avoid.
You step up to the gate, eviscerator revving its engine. But as you do so, the tongue reacts to your presence and it flicks out at you.
Ooh.
As it does this. Oh. The tongue flicks out and you can see that it's trying to wrap itself around your body. You deftly dodge out of the way as the tongue kind of lolls down to the floor for a minute before being sucked back in. What would you like to do?
I would like to cut a big horizontal slash right where that tongue was.
Go for it.
That was close. Okay. Here we go. Oh man, it's taken a turn in combat, hasn't it?
I was taking it in time.
Ah. He knew what he was doing.
Ooh. GMs do GM stuff.
Savage echoey.
Savage.
Oh my god.
Echoes. Wow.
My
5 shifts.
god.
That's some glory ED, baby.
2, 3, 4 to damage, and 1 to glory because it's always nice to have the pot.
Always nice to have the pot.
It's always nice to have the pot. Chainsword Warrior.
Yes!
It's back.
It's back, baby!
Wow.
From 22 to 28.
Wow!
Wow.
Look at that number!
Describe what you do to the gate.
As the tongue retracts, I see the hole that it goes back into, and not wanting to be whipped or lashed at again, cuts a hole right where the tongue is, and then starts cutting triangle pieces, just repetitive triangle pieces, bang, 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 enough to get us in as I hack my way through this fleshy jungle. It's green and purple weird ooze spilling at Gerhardt's feet, slowly making its way up his gauntlet. He cuts his way through as his armor is just completely covered in slime.
Nice. Beautiful. You utterly eviscerate this gate, leaving its fleshy maw wide open and beyond. You see a courtyard.
I've cut a way through.
With the gates breached, the courtyard beyond becomes visible. But so does a figure entering the palace on the far side. Gerhardt's, the rustling, bulky armor clearly identifies them as a Chaos Space Marine.
Ooh.
Whoa.
As it looks at you momentarily before slowly going through the door.
No!
He is leading us into a trap, but we must go forward regardless. Be on the lookout.
Indeed. Well, only way is through, I guess. Squelch, squelch, squelch.
Squelch, 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 indeed.
I revved the eviscerate a couple of times. Just clearing it of gunk.
Nice. The teeth easily cut through the flesh left behind with a smooth, satisfying noise. Paul, I imagine you're joining them?
I am seeing the Chaos Marine. I am going to try and activate preemptively ahead of battle regeneration.
Sure.
Nice.
Before you go through the gate, you attempt to add regeneration to yourself.
So I shall do that. Target myself. Find regeneration. There it is.
Couple extra fingers.
Do it while I'm fresh. Oh, great. I succeed, but with no
No shifts.
I'll apply the regeneration, but also roll perils.
Roiling mist. Ooh. A clammy mist roils up from the ground, surrounding you in 25-meter radius. The mist obscures vision and distorts sound with weird echoes for 1 round. All tests
For one
made
round?
are plus 2 DN. Yeah.
That's not bad.
So, from a narrative perspective, Argenta and Paul, all you see is billowing out from the maw of this fleshy gate, just eerie mists, followed by the shape of Paul stepping through as his body leaves the other side, and the roiling mists dissipate into the courtyard.
Argenta turns to Gerhard. Well, it's a lot better than when the statues and paintings and walls started crying blood, so...
I prefer when that does not happen.
The open space is 30 meters across and 3 stories high, all overlooked by windows. The marble tiling has been dug up, which is what I've attempted to do with the map here and over here.
Okay. That's a good try. Good.
The where is it? The marble tiling has been dug up to create barricade and trenches. Everything is quiet. And as the Sempesta Scions step forward with you, one of them is heard whispering, That's definitely a death trap.
Agreed. We're being lured. Can I see what my elven eyes can see? Beyond.
Beyond?
Yeah, well, like beyond what I can see, like I'm looking for more detailed information of what I'm looking at, trying to piece together
Sure.
possible traps nearby.
You ping out, and as soon as you kind of close your eyes, enacting this augmetic within you, straight away, without any hesitation, you get flashes back. At least 60 people are in the vicinity. And you have one opportunity to say something.
In the vicinity, in this room?
As in, like, within 10 meters, if that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, how are we not seeing them?
Gerhard, do they look like they're in the ground or in the roof?
They are
signatures?
split over different levels.
Oh, okay. The Matrix here. He goes, they're in the walls. They're in the walls. Watch out!
Nice.
And as a free action, I pull out my power sword.
Ooh.
If I may.
You can. As we enter
Never mind.
a state of combat.
Imagining the scene in Aliens. They're coming out the fucking walls, man! The walls!
They're coming out the walls.
I love the sounds those guns make. They sound so fucking good.
Like the pulse rifles from Alien.
Yeah. Oh, the fucking the smart gun as well. So sick. That's what I was thinking there. Gents, all she needs is a red bandana right now.
Enforcer. Interesting.
And it is as you call out to your comrades, you begin to see the heads and muzzles pointing over the marble barricades that have been raised up from the flooring.
I should have tried to pop a telekinetic dome as well.
Go on.
But
We need
combat
some of
has
those
started.
scions to survive.
But we are now in bullet time.
Whoosh. What is cover here?
So, directly in front of you, you have these pools. They're like, this is like a palace, not a palace garden, but like a palace foyer. So you've got these, what would be like serenity pools with like a sort of a knee-high wall. You could get half cover behind these walls here. So where you are now give you half cover. But then where you've got the weird-looking tiles, these are the like marble tiles that they've lifted up and leant upwards, so they're behind full cover behind these tiles. At the far end over here, the ground sort of drops down a little bit, and you can just sort of see the tops of people's heads. You could assume that there's like a trench over there. You then also got these columns, which would have full cover if you got behind the column. And then, yeah, all sort of three sides, north, west, east, are just 3 stories of, you know, ornate stained glass windows and rooms and buildings all looking into the courtyard.
Cool.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yes.
Yeah. I know what I'm gonna try and do.
Oh, I need to look up shoot through cover. Oh, but I do have flame. But so do they.
Okay.
I've never known people to be
I can
so
go up and
in
break
action.
some advances. Oh yeah, I'm keen to go. I'll go.
Go for it.
Sorry, I thought we were still in like description and setup mode, as I was seeing like various people getting added to the combat order, etc.
Gearhart is up.
Come on. Okay.
Alright.
So we're gonna have the simple. Going to simple on the way is a free action. I quickly slide the power sword into its hilt, into a sheath, and simple run up.
Fuck 'em up.
Pulling out the eviscerators, I get there, trying to round around the cover to try minimize or at least see where they are behind this tile.
Yeah, you get past the tiles, running up. You see this looking fellow here. He's in the garb of the Ministorum, the Ecclesiarchy, but he's covered in ruinous symbology and scars. He's wielding an eviscerator.
Ooh, which one?
The one you're right next to.
Okay. Sick.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Eviscerator
Okay,
off.
with eviscerator off with my own eviscerator. I am. Are these guys still in cover to me?
Not there, no.
Okay, I can't reach that. I'm going to. I'm going to go for all three by moving here, 11 meters, and I'm going to try multi-attack 1, 2, 3. These three.
Okay.
All right. Is this considered a charge? Because I've moved 4 meters.
So
So how-
I got the charge thing completely wrong. Charge is a full round action thing. It's not just about moving. So you'd say
okay.
I'm charging as a full round action. So you can do that if
Gotcha,
you want,
okay.
but it's a full round action.
Yeah, because we're basically the only thing you're allowed 3 actions with a 4-round action, but you'd use a simple action, which I would have used to run here anyway. So basically, it's just leaving 1 ED off the table. I think. Yeah, I'll 4-round action for a charge as a run up. All right, here we go. Eviscerator has not taken a turn in combat.
Has not taken a turn in combat.
Nice.
Let's go.
Oh, look at all of those clickety clacks.
That's a complication.
Ooh, yeah.
17
Okay.
successes.
Fucking hell.
But you can ignore your first complication, correct?
He can ignore his first complication of the scene.
Nice. Okay. DN9 successes 11. I'm gonna use my Savage Echoes to see if I can be a bit cheeky here. I'm just gonna re-roll 1. Okay. And Savage Echoes to be a bit cheeky here. See if I can re-roll 1. All right. Cool. Can't shift anything, and I've hit all 3. Yeah, so I'm going to roll damage. Wow. Re-rolling these 2.
Yeah, why not?
Big swing through these 7, 8.
Targeting the fucking gate. Right, so we'll do this one. No, I was targeting the gate when I rolled the damage. So, boom. These ones. Which one are you? You. Boom. You get to roll.
Oh, I didn't do the charge ED, so I guess I won't charge.
And as you strike out at the administratum, he is going to use a point of ruin to withstand.
Makes sense.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Eviscerator goes in, Power Sword comes out, and I will use, as I tear through several human bodies of the Eviscerator, sending them splitting sideways, I'll use the rest of my 12, 13, 14, as he back behind the tile, as he's looking around at the other targets further north.
Nice.
Give me a bit of cover from these lads, I think.
Yeah, you'll get a bit of cover from these guys over here. Nice. Okay, you move out of the way. As you finish that, the battle cry goes out. hold your horses, please. As you
Horses
go
being
out,
held.
Let the record show that we intend to steal.
that's fine. The battle cry goes out from the deacon. It says, "Men, do not fear these idiots. They do not know the love of they do not know the love of the grandfather. Stand strong. We will endure in his garden." As he makes a prayer.
Oh no.
Faith
Nanigans.
Was that his
Faith-
objective
Yeah.
for the day? Did he get a point of ruin?
Nanigans. He's not going to get a point of ruin. But he's going to have to roll a persuasion DN3. But it's 4 because he's wounded. Which he succeeds. And my ruin did not automate. How dare it? As all of the men around him seem to prepare themselves as something happens. But yes, you wanted to steal.
Yes. Oh, now I feel like I should kill that guy. But no. I'm going to steal.
You are stealing.
How to
And you
shoot
can
through?
still kill him.
So it's a plus to resilience based on what the material is. So it's marble, we've said. So shoot through cover. 189. So shoot through cover, make an attack test as normal and compare the results to the target's defense, but don't add a defense bonus for the cover. If your attack is successful, calculate damage as normal, but add a bonus to the target's resilience based on the type of cover they're behind. So it gets rid of their cover bonus, but they gain a resilience bonus.
Oh, do I go for this guy or do I go for the others? Fuck it. He seems like he might be a hassle. I'm gonna go for that guy then. This deacon fellow. Let's finish him off. Gonna use heavy bolter. Aim. Sure I'm not. Yeah. Right.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Good
shift
shot.
1 for glory. And 1 for damage. Oh, not great.
Oh, that's a shame.
As the heavy
Still a fair bit of
bolter
damage.
fire rings through the palace courtyard, you hear the deacon go, "You sacrifice yourselves for the greater! You will be with the grandfather soon!" As he uses his ability to redirect your attack.
To a single mob.
As four of these cultists, they run and dive in front as the bullets just shred through them.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets multiple mobs now when they do that. We used to only just do it as one. multiple.
Different effect. So this isn't a ruin effect.
Oh, okay.
This is a
Fanaticism.
Deacon
Yeah.
Magnus person effect.
Fanatinanigans.
For Natananigans.
Oh, the worst kind of shenanigans.
Okay.
Yep. And I aimed so I can't move, and that's my turn.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Next up then is me. Oh. from up on high, Gearhart, I can't remember the name of the implant now, but your eyes, your ocular vision, you spot some shuffling in the Windsors as you see people gather there. You hear the of a grenade pull.
I mean, grenades.
Oh, okay. They're going to deflect and hit me.
They could do.
Not the science. Every time.
But it hits.
So what kind of cover do I have from the... Oh, it's from here.
Yeah, from the windows.
Yeah.
From the window.
From the windows.
To the walls.
To the walls.
I would like to roll determine... Holy shit.
Holy shit, it did hit me. That's
Are
a
you
huge...
diving for cover?
Me? Yeah. I would
Whoever.
like to try.
It should pop up if you want to do it. Oh no, is everyone doing it, I guess?
No, I can deal with 13.
Oh,
I'm just out.
it doesn't tell me who's...
I thought you couldn't dive for cover for anything 6 meters radius or more.
Okay.
Isn't that the absolute limit for diving for cover?
Potentially.
Or was that from the center?
Right,
suppose
let's
you're on the edge.
do this first then. So, Gearhart, I imagine you are going to roll for determination.
Yeah, yeah. Gonna brace for impact.
Oh, he did do the determination thing.
Hey, it's got wrath.
It's got wrath. Well done, Russell.
Nice.
You hear this explosion
Kevin, man.
as it flows over your back, doesn't even phase you. Paul, I imagine you're rolling determination.
Yeah.
You roll determination as well, but
Damn.
do take one single wound, but you do recover one shock as well.
Hooray.
And you are regenerating.
I am
are
currently
regenerating.
regenerating. I need to roll to
Sustain.
sustain.
So it's 1 wound, 3 shocks, so it's a DN4.
DN4, cool. Hang on, that turns into 5 because I'm now wounded. Hang on, I just got to switch up the number a bit. There we go. I should be able to do this.
Oh!
So I hold on to it.
You hold onto it, but the mental anguish of doing all these things together, you are going to take the vulnerable state for 1 round. As you
So don't
are
roll the complication.
as you are put off. No.
Cool.
You can't. Epsilon 6
Oh, no,
caught
Epsilon.
in the blast just ricochets and explodes, going right into the gate.
Ah, shit.
Fuck.
And
Epsilon!
3 of the Tempestus Scions surrounding where you are, Paul. They legs exploding in the air, but the majority of them are left undamaged. Okay. Paul, your turn.
Yes. Right. I'm going to move up into as much cover as I can. So I go here.
That'll give you half cover.
So that's as much cover as I can get for the moment. Then I'm going to... I am wounded, and vulnerable, but it's as good as I can do. And I can... So at the moment then, I'm going to use my assail power.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to start stripping away some of our enemies' cover and using that as a weapon against them. So I'm going to throw their granite slabs onto my enemies.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice. Right, so you're
assail.
doing a sail on that. So let's read
yes.
that. Uproot boulders, trees, some large objects to the vicinity and smite your enemies with it. Targets hit by it. Powers of 10+1 ED damage. Okay, yeah, multi-target. Go for it. So yeah, if you manage to pull it off, you'll essentially have ripped their cover away, removing it completely.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. Yeah. I am unbound. I've got +1 to all tests because wounded.
Ooh. Which one's
One
you
ship
doing?
possible. I'm going to go for glory. Let's just build up that pool.
Nice.
Wow.
Was it this
I do
one
take
over here?
damage. Yes. So
Were
I was
you-
aiming at this guy.
Just this guy.
Yeah.
Well, there's two of them. So that's one mob.
The mob of two, they had a heavy bolter perched on top of. They had a heavy bolter perched on top of the marble structure, and as you just fling it back, it completely crushes their bodies underneath the weight of this heavy marble slab, killing them outright. Amazing.
Nice. So that's what I'm going to effectively keep doing on my turns. I'm just going to start using their slab cover and just throwing that around.
Sick.
That's my plan.
Oh, hang on.
Squish.
But that was my action and my movement. I don't really know what I could do with a simple action. I guess what I could do is behind this cover, go prone so that hopefully the half cover becomes full cover.
Sure, from people on your level, it'll be full cover, yeah.
Got people in the ceiling.
So I'm just going to make myself go prone. There.
Cool. You dive down behind the cover, giving yourself full cover from people on your level. Okay. Happy with that?
Yep.
Right then, no, I need to come back to you in a minute. But who's gonna go first? I think these enforcers.
We've got so many enemies still to do a turn.
Yeah. Speed of 5. Yeah, they're going to use a full round action charge and charge at Gearhart, the man who has attacked their comrades, and say, "We'll have the fucking tough one, don't you worry." As they raise their shock mauls. Oh, God. That parry, bro. Ugh.
Parry!
No. The shot.
Oh, they really
Sharp
tried.
mauls trying to whack at Gearhart, but he's just too nimble on his feet and nothing goes through. Right. Paul, Gearhart, Argenta. It is now the Tempest to Silence turn. There is a weird rule for the Tempest to Silence for this scene in particular.
Okay.
Out of the three of you, and I don't want this to be a question that's going to cause arguments, but out of the three of you, who is in command?
I
Good
would
question.
say probably.
Commissar?
I mean, Astartes in a tactical strike unit. They're not. They don't. They answer to themselves, other than the Inquisition, but they're not really commanders.
Surely it's the Commissar.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we all happy with it being Commissar?
Yeah, it's fitting.
Right,
Suppose it
Commissar.
is, yeah.
On as you lay prone behind the knee-high wall, I want you to give me a DN4 leadership test, please.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
That works.
Yeah, that was
Is it DN4, you say?
DN4.
Yeah.
Got
Is
fucking
that
higher leadership
impacted
than all of
by
us.
my wound?
Yep. Always.
All right, cool.
Always.
Always worth checking. Well, that could have gone better.
Well, fuck.
got glory.
Use. I'd need 3 successes.
Yeah, but you gotta wonder: is some of the things we spend glory on even worth the glory? The Scions last time couldn't tippy tap shit.
Yeah, true. But they might be able to this time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think it's because they were demons.
Try 3
last
glory.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd try 3
I mean,
glory.
miracles have happened.
Go for it. Come on.
You have
Come
you
on.
have 1 wrath as well.
I know, but it's one. It's one.
I
wrath.
don't.
Could that
I
be
don't want to
better
use
spent?
my stuff. I want to use your stuff.
Yeah, what a dick.
I know, right?
I know, but we're nearly at full glory.
Right. Are we spending 3 glory?
I'm gonna do 3 glory then.
Okay. Edit tests.
I'm not afraid to spend wrath.
Oh! I could have passed if I was not wounded.
That is unfortunate. So, the Tempestus Scions, they move up the field. Their hot lasguns aimed as you, Paul, have called out to them tactical information, telling them what to do, where to be. You're in complete control of the scenario. But perhaps from the confusion of the battle, perhaps from your prone position, not being able to see where everything is properly, some of the information isn't correct. They move forward and 7 of them, Jesus Christ, 7 of them are shot down dead, with the complication taking them down by another 5.
Oh my god!
Was not expecting that from the Commissar. The men, they all rush up, eager to support these heroes of the Imperium, but
Well, that was a very unfortunate roll.
they are sadly ineffectual.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I had a really good chance of passing that with a leadership of
You
9.
had such a good chance of passing that. Wow.
I mean, you did have wrath.
2 wrath.
Me too.
And we've still got a
Ish.
fair bit of the combat to go.
This is
I'll let this on
If I
your
unfortunate.
end it
hands.
with still the 1 wrath.
Okay. So, that's them done now. We're going to quickly go through the turn orders then. The first one is a group of Traitor Palace guardsmen. They are stood in the trenches. They're going to try and take aim at Gearhart with their very ineffectual lasguns. Why would that not trigger? Not even close, as just pew 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 pew. The lasguns start pinging off your ceramite armor. Next up is these ones here. They've just seen all of their fellows being shot. Not shot, squished by the commissar who's just ducked down. They're going to take aim at the scions rushing in.
Oh no.
Oh no, not the scions.
No. They complicate.
Oh, jeez. I wish someone would just complicate against me. For fuck's sake.
I know. I was looking at that last roll with it being a 2, thinking, oh, so close.
Oh my god.
Holy
As more of the Tempestus scions get
Oh my
gunned
God.
down. Oh,
Lads,
unfortunate.
you need to take cover.
Next up is these ones here. Where are you? These with the heavy bolter held on top of the trench are going to shoot. Another complication.
Is it happening?
And it misses.
It's against Gerhardt. He's done it.
He does the thing!
You're mid-combat, striking out, parrying from these 5 enforcers around you. Their shock maws can't even touch you. You're deflecting them away. All of a sudden, you hear the boom, 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 heavy bolt fire coming from the trenches. You hear the perfect moment. What do you do?
One of the power mauls gets really close to clipping Gerhardt. He parries it away and punches one guy in the jaw. And as his lineman's ear picks up the reverberating sound of the bolt fire through the rifle, all his instincts, his black carapace, all come together in one cohesive, high-speed, blurry movement as the bullet travels through the air, pushing the air apart. His power sword comes up in pure instinct, and it goes straight back.
Amazing. So,
It's happened.
Finally!
Finally, it's happened to me.
if your
it's as
attacker
if they
misses
got
and
hit by
rolls a
their own attack.
complication, which doesn't say. I just have to re-roll it because I've got no damage thing for it.
So they got 8 successes.
That's 8 successes right back at it.
As hit goes straight back at him. The bullet, doing 19 damage as it just ricochets.
Kill it both of them. I'm so sick.
Killing them dead. Beautiful.
How many were in that group? 8.
No, it was 2.
2.
Oh, with the heavy
Both dead.
bolter as well.
Amazing.
He's so happy.
Absolute dancer.
Swords do have good range.
Oh dear me. Okay. We move on. These guardsmen, they are going to... What can they see? What can they see? Cover. Cover. They're going to go for the Argenta behind cover. Give me my character sheet as they line up with their las guns. Not short range.
Oh, big old
That's
hit.
some good hits. No shifts. And
did
even
well on
with
the
a
damage
very
roll.
good ED, I don't think it's going to do anything. Oh,
I
you take one
got a
shot.
resilience of 12.
Yeah, some of the las bolts, they just ping off your face helmet. They do no damage, but they do shock you.
Shocking.
Shocking. Next up is these traitor guardsmen. They're going to continue firing into the fray as they aim their shot at the Tempestus Scions. Does some damage. Hits. Oh, it's four more of them are just ripped apart. Two more. We've got these ones. Who are you? Oh, the final heavy
they
bolter.
found cover.
Shoulda. This heavy bolter is going to aim their shot at the sister their friends were just shooting at. Aim. Oh, gets through. Shift the damage. Shot goes out as 22 damage.
And
Captain Spaff to the rescue.
Describe how your emperor protects you in this endeavor.
As the bullets go towards her, she just screams at them. Heretics! And as the first one, like as the las beams hit her in her helmet, and she's shocked, she just screams that, and the next lot, as they shoot, the bullets, just through her sheer will and hatred towards them, veer asunder, just hitting behind her.
Nice. Nice. The bullets fly overhead, causing you no damage.
Why does that heavy bolter have 10 damage die? That's insane. Wow.
It is
It
insane.
is a big hitter. And last but certainly not least is the deacon himself. And as he steps up to the plate, he cries out and says, "Followers of the rebirth, with me! We will keep the palace safe at any costs. Do not let them pass." As he regains a lot of ruin,
Oh no.
as it goes up to 6 ruin.
Fuck baskets!
Shit.
Yeah.
He steps out from cover and will head into the fray with Gearhart. Ooh, don't pause. That was 4 meters. He's then going to all-out attack and strike out at...
Where'd that guy come from?
Oh! The Emperor! Oh!
Oh, it's that guy. Yeah.
Oh!
It hits.
Fucking hell!
I ain't being crit by that fucking weapon. Full defensing.
Roll your full defense.
Fuck. Okay, here we go.
Oof.
So that would give me... yeah. Do I want to wrath that? I think that gives me enough. Gives me 2 plus 4 is 16. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to wrath it anyway, just in case, because that's fucking insane. Not that much better.
Oh, that's a shame.
Has that automated?
Not the reroll.
Was it one extra?
Yeah.
So if I do that, does that... No, it doesn't. That's annoying. Oh, hang on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Should be 13, right?
Yeah.
No, it's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it goes up by 7.
Goes up by...
No, it goes up by... No, goes up by 1, 2, 3 plus rank. So it goes up by 6.
6, thank you. There we go, 15. That's right. Yeah, I describe, you've got this disgusting fallen apostle charging at you with his own eviscerator. Ah! You see him coming, you're batting off all these other enemies.
Just reflected the bullet. See this guy running around the side, and as the massive eviscerator comes down towards Gerhardt's neck, looking to be a mortal hit, he goes, shit! And then meets it with his power sword. As the power sword and the eviscerator clang against his chains.
Nice. Amazing. That is the end of round 1. Next round, Paul heals, and I use a point of ruin to steal.
Damn.
I know. Terrible GM
Am I still
that
vulnerable?
I am. No. With all the chaos going around, what shall we have happen now? I think we will have it the Deacon's turn. He can carry on what he just started. He's no longer doing that. As your eviscerators clash, Gerhardt, you hear him call out as he says, as he whispers, his face close to yours, goes, "Grandfather, bestow upon me the blessings. I wish to kill more of your enemies." As he's going to roll a persuasion. DN4 now that he's wounded. Oh. I am going to spend ruin to re-roll that.
Oh.
And it worked.
6 all over the show.
Yeah.
6 all over the show. As he... You can see his muscles just bulging ever so slightly. And it looks like he's a little bit tougher.
The guy with the eviscerator.
Yeah.
Deacon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tougher. Emboldened by warp nanigans.
Yeah. That's not a healthy way to choose, my man.
That is his simple action. He's then going to attack once again. As he calls out in all-out attack with his eviscerator coming down. Trying to get past your guard. A DN22. Jesus.
Getting a phone call.
I think someone is. I think it's James. Another crit!
Oh, shit.
Another just eviscerator coming down, but you easily deft it away. This eviscerator is huge in comparison to the human. It's unwieldy compared to what's in your hands. And that's his turn. Who's up?
Fuck.
Gerhardt's
okay.
full defense. So it's Paul or Argenta, or the Scions.
I'm gonna shoot at the heavy bolt guy.
Argenta, you
for it.
are up. The heavy bolters could be distinguished by the flamers in their hands.
Cool.
So it's just this group here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the last ones.
So. Fuck it. Aim. Fire. Oh, thank God, not fucking.
Nice.
That'll do. So. 2 shifts possible.
With a heavy
One for
bolter of your
glory.
own.
Get that back up, and I guess another push. Oosh.
Oh.
Nice. You return fire with your heavy bolter as you see just the tops of their heads over the trench they're in just explode as they fall back into the trench.
Nice.
She just screams. Take back! That's what heavy bolter tastes like, heretics!
I'll give you a point of wrath for that.
Yay!
Hey.
Hey. Anything else on your turn?
Wait, did I aim on that one?
You rolled with
It
1,
says-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes, I did.
Ballistics is, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's all I can do. I guess simple action. She's going to try and shout some encouragement over to the Scions.
Nice. Okay.
And that's it.
Cool. My turn unless someone's stealing.
No.
No? Okay.
What?
Doesn't want it. Okay, these traitor guardsmen, they're gonna line up their last shots once again. Peppering. Into the commissar on the floor. Shooting at the boots.
It says I've only got half cover. I should have full.
Yes. Let's see. What would have that done?
I mean, it'll probably still hit me, but
Less hits.
hopefully less damage.
Because you're +1, right? So it's +2 for full, +1 for half.
They hit for 8. You'd have had defensive 4. So they'd have got 2 shifts still.
2 shifts still. Ah, right. Okay, so still for a total of 12 damage.
Yeah.
All
Because
right,
yeah,
okay,
because
it's always
they got
worth
four successes, so meets beats.
I'm gonna grab some water.
Go for it.
Oh, yes, of course, yeah. So still 12. That beats my resilience of 9, yeah. So I would like to determination that, please.
Wonderful. You roll determination. Taking 1
back up to
wound
1
and 2 shock.
Damn.
Roll
I
your
should've stolen.
sustained.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should have. I don't know what you did.
DN3.
Oh, it's mainly because I thought there's so many enemies, it's not going to make a difference. But then, of course, I could have got aimed at. Willpower. DN3, you say?
DN3, yeah.
And this is exactly what I want to use my wrath on. So I want to hold on to my abilities.
Nice. Meets
Meets beats.
beats. Yeah, the volley
wait,
of...
no. I forgot. I forgot to click sustaining psychic powers. I should have had a dice pool of 13.
Ah, of course. Oh well. Easily passed.
Could I get that wrath back?
Sure. There you go. Okay. That's what they do on their turn. They've aimed so they can't move. Paul, you're up.
All right. Okay. Regretting my decision somewhat with the order of possession. I'm going to continue stripping people away, stripping people's cover away from people. So now I'm going to use. I'm going to multi-target. This might be a risk, but I'm going to take one of the slabs that these guys are hiding from over here, and aim it towards this guy, the guy with the eviscerator. And I'm going to take another one of the slabs from over here, and probably aim it at this group here. So it'll be one of the targets within that group, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So you're taking one from over here, swinging it into this guy, and you're taking one from over here and swinging it into these guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your multi-action. Multi-attack.
So, assail. I think that's correct. So, I've just to get this correct in my mind. So, the Deacon Magnet, the Deacon, it says the DN is 4.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'm already sustaining, so that needs to be another +2. So that should be a DN 6.
Yes, because you're only sustaining the one thing, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so it's the multi-attack action, which it looks like it's already automating the +2s. I'm injured, so there's the +1.
Yeah.
And I'm sustaining, so I've added my own +2.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Smashed it with 3 shifts possible.
I'm going to go... how are we doing on glory? I'm going to shift 1 to glory.
Go for it.
And 2 shifts to damage.
2 for ED.
Yeah. Shift for damage.
No, hang on.
Oh, no. I've done that wrong.
Unshift those.
Yeah.
You want to shift potency, then add +1, +1.
Yeah. Boom, boom. There we go.
Nice.
And do you want to roll? Do you want me to roll the assail test on the traitor guardsman as well? Don't think that's what we did with psycho abilities before, but they've got 2 different. They had 2 different DNs to hit, which is why I'm asking.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Yeah, because psycho attacks don't multi-attack like normal attacks.
They
Each
just
attack
multi-target.
after... Yeah. Then it's like a +2 DN plus each one or something. It's weird.
Yeah. So you squish one of the traitors behind with the heavy marble slab that just crushes him, bowl him in out of the way. You send this one flying straight at the deacon, who is going to take it and then withstand once again as he bringing that down. No, not 12. Get rid of that. Okay. So these guys lose their full cover. These guys lose their full cover. Okay, good stuff. Anything else?
Awesome. Yes, I would like to call out to the Tempest Scions and says, "For the love of the Emperor, get some cover and shoot from there."
Cool. Are you doing all this from prone, by the way?
I mean, yeah, I'm leading by example by taking cover behind the pools.
Okay. Okay, so that's their turn over. Now it is back to us, the enforcers. Seeing the heavy guard and their boss tackling on Gearheart, they're going to charge this way. Shock mauls at the ready. See you. I'm going to try and whack.
How do they know I was there?
I mean, they heard you call out.
You're lying down, you're not fucking invisible.
Fuck, damn it.
They're
Alright.
not charging.
That's not great if I'm prone.
Let's go. Let's go. The shock mauls come out. The electric crackle of them hissing all around you.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh
a
my god.
very good hit with the ED.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I'm definitely determinating as much of that as possible. Nine wounds. That's taken me 10 out of 10. I'm
You
not
are
dying.
at 10 out of 10 wounds as this shock, as these 5 brutes have rushed over to you with their boom, boom maws. You're not looking good.
So I would like to try and sustain my abilities.
Yeah, that's
the
2
DN?
plus 9, so that's a flat 11.
11. Flat 11, that's turned into 12 because I'm wounded.
You are wounded.
This is not looking like a very likely success, and my screen's just turned off. There it is.
I still think Feel No Pain would be just a great talent for you. You're always complaining about being wounded. If only to take it so we don't hear it.
That's a great willpower roll, though. Holy shit. All around you, these shock mauls are just wailing on you as you lie on the floor. Through your sheer willpower, you still hold on to your regenerative abilities.
What a boss.
And one to glory.
Nice.
Okay, let me first admit these guys are harder than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
Hands high. Hands high. I thought they're going to be scrubs. They're clearly not.
There ain't no scrub.
Next up is the Tempestus Scions. I need another DN4 leadership test, please, Commissar. See if you can actually get this to work properly.
Come on!
Alright, okay.
Oh!
Hey, that's better.
Much better.
Alright, 2 shifts. I'm gonna
Much.
go 1 for 1 for better results. Oh, sorry. I'll undo. I undo.
Right. Their special thing happens for this one scene.
Yay!
Right. You pass on the... Yes, Ed?
Quick question.
Yeah.
Do the Scions count as allies?
We spoke about this last time.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I remember now.
If
Yeah.
it's Adeptus Sororitas, I'd say yes.
Damn.
Okay. So... Paul, describe what you say to rile these Scions up.
Well, it's basically off of the back of what he said previously. It would have been like before these brutes came over, he would have said, "For the love of the Emperor, take cover and shoot from there." And then he's kind of like just taking a bit of a beating, but he's holding on to his power. His power is like, believe that, shoot these guys.
And with that, And don't ask me how or why, but this happens. These 5 remaining scions, they hear your words. You roll. You meet the DN. Their hotshot lasses line up and kill the enforcers dead. As all of them just lie dying on the floor. You then shift twice as these miraculous 5 Tempestus Scions quickly turn on their heels and kill another mob outright dead.
What?
This is in the book, right? This is in the book.
I think these guys should have fought Rarik.
Oh, we should have spent the wrath.
Yeah.
And with the second shift, these 5 remaining scions aim their hotshot lasguns up into the building where the grenade had come from, spotting men running around up there and dead-shotting all of them before running on. Honestly, this is in the book. I don't understand it.
Makes for a great scene.
Super Scion.
As these scions rush over to you, take a knee by you, Commissar, and say, "Sorry, Commissar, I don't know what we were thinking about before, but we're here now. We're with you."
Good job. Paul is just bleeding from the absolute pummeling that he had just taken, but slowly you can see some of the wounds are beginning to ever
so slightly heal. Yeah,
ever so slightly, constantly slowly closing up.
Okay. Actually. Yeah. Honestly.
In hindsight, should have wrathed that other roll.
Fuck!
Such a weird, and it's only in this scene. It's really weird.
Well, it kind of makes sense. They just watched all their mates die. The remaining few are just
they go super scion. It would make there you go. That is what your leadership was meant to do the first round.
But I just rolled shit.
But you rolled
better.
So bad.
Welcome to my world as Trixana trying to do anything picklock related.
Yeah.
This is my realm!
Okay. Right, that's their turn. A little turn. Didn't do a lot.
Inconsequential, really.
Inconsequential.
We'll still carry the battle.
Yeah. So we quickly move up the turn order. Then we've got these guys over here. They're not going to be able to do too much, but they will aim and shoot at Sister. Not short range.
That was a turnaround.
They are troops who cannot complicado. You get peppered with tiny bits of light just grazing on your heavy power armor. Doesn't even phase you.
Plink, 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 plink.
Next is this traitor guardsman. He's lost pretty much all of his mates. Oh, but he is near the deacon.
One way.
So one way. Most chaos prayer. I thought he had a thing. Does he not have a thing?
Paul's like a magnet. No matter where he goes, or no matter where he lays down, danger finds him.
Yeah. I do my best to give myself a tactically advantageous position. Nah.
A good
danger still finds you then.
offense. Good offense is the best defense. I
That's
thought
what
they
I
had
tried
a
to do
thing.
against those
but-
3 Chaos Marines in the tunnel, but no.
This guy is going to break as he goes, no, it's not worth it. No, fall back. As he's going to run as far as he can, which is 6, 12, 18. As he gets back here behind cover. Oh, fuck off.
Wow, that was a hell of a run.
Yeah. And he is full cover. Okay, that's his turn. We go into round 3. Paul,
Nice.
you feel 1
Yeah.
better.
Yay! 9 out of 10 wounds.
Gerhardt, your heavy guard begins to drop as you feel yourself able to move again.
Yeah. Wait, is that the beginning of the round?
Yeah.
Oh, full defense. When is it?
Just finding it now.
Did you do that in the first round or in the second round?
Until the end of your next turn, your defense is increasing by... So it's apparently still... It should... Till the end of my next turn. This would be my next turn, so technically it would still be up. Wait a minute. End of my next...
So you get it for 3 rounds? No, wait, what?
No, it's
Wait a
not
minute.
3
Am I-
rounds. Did
am
you
I
do it
thinking
in
that
round
one?
1
No,
or
it's
round
not.
2?
You can use a full round
don't-
action
I
to focus
don't-
on
I-
dodging incoming attacks. Please refuse.
Don't pay attention to that shit.
Yeah.
Until the end of your next turn, your defense increases by 1. So you did it as a reaction.
Yeah. End of my next turn. Which is basically at the end of the round, because I didn't take my turn till the very end of the round.
Yeah.
So everyone basically, because I chose, because it'd be stupid to go, my turn, end full defense.
And then, yeah. So you were like the last
yeah,
person,
yeah.
essentially. Yeah, so it has come off now.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Okay,
Nice.
but we are in round 3. Who's up?
you wanna take
I can
the floor?
go, I can help.
Go for it.
Gerhardt, you're up.
So
Doing anything?
I am going to power sword in, eviscerator out, and I'm going to multi-attack, eviscerator this guy, and then run over to these lads.
They're all dead.
Wait, are they?
Oh, dead.
I'm not going to do that then.
You've only got
Okay.
this guy, and then there's 1 mob behind you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to go with this guy. He's right in my face. As I pull out the power sword, I look back at him and say, I can't seem to do anything right now. Why is that happening?
The game
that's why.
paused?
I look at him. No, it's on my end. I was being silly. I go,
Impressive weapon. But you wield it like a novice. Let me show you how it's done.
and eviscerator his ass.
Go for it.
1. Let's go.
Oh, crit.
Nice.
Get a point of wrath.
Nice.
He gains up on a
2,
rat.
3, 4,
He gains up on a
5,
rat.
6. Savage. Of the echoes kind.
Savagely echoing.
I am savagely echoing. All damage because we have enough glory. And then I'm going to roll crit. Twice.
Oh,
Nice.
visceral blow.
Nice. I very much like the headshot. That sounds very headsmanny. Yeah. Just gonna reroll these two for a little bit of extra.
Yeah, why not?
Nice.
Ah, that's a
Extra 2
shame.
damage out of it.
Oh yeah.
Brutal.
Nice. Nice. Describe what you do to this mad deacon.
Oh, okay. Smash through his viscerator with my own, severing his head, and then I release one of my hands off the eviscerator. Have his head land in Gerhardt's gauntleted hand, and then he chucks it over here. So it goes and rolls because it happened right behind this tile, and it's gonna just goes in the face. Sits up, tongue lolling out, blood spilling out of the neck, looking up at these guys.
Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. Anything else?
Vicarator in, power sword out, and I'm gonna step out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and stand right by the head. Look up and go, and then crush it into the ground. Look up and go. Your leader's dead.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Is anyone stealing?
Yes.
You're gonna steal.
He's not in combat range, so but I'm gonna aim anyway.
Hey, I mean, extra dice pool could mean extra shifts and extra damage. You never know.
Thanks. So, do an aim. They're definitely the only ones remaining. The other ones to the dead, right?
This one, and then you got the one that ran away.
Okay. I'm good.
Oh, they did too, yeah.
Sick. Right.
Meets
Oosh.
beats.
I'm gonna use a point of wrath.
Go for it. Yes, James?
Oh, I was counting in my head. You must have
Oh,
put
right.
the wrath on my sheet. I was trying to think if I'd put it on, because I haven't yet. Did you put the wrath on?
Don't think so.
Oh.
There you go.
There we go. That's
Nice.
a lot of successes.
Nice. The heavy bolter rains down on them, killing 5 of the fuckers.
Nice. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Next up, it has to be their turn. These guys are going to have to do a fear test, which I imagine they're going to fail because it's a DN3 and they've got 1 dice.
Seems kind of difficult, yeah.
So now we enter a stage where the 2 remaining mobs are essentially running away. So I offer the scene over to you guys as to how you would like this to finish.
Quick draw the pistol to blow them in the back of their heads and shoulders and back as they're trying to turn around.
Sure. Argenta, Paul?
I think the only thing Paul would probably do is move a bit further forward and target the one that's been running away with crush and see if I can pop him like a raisin or a grape.
Sure. You move forward, reaching out with your psychic powers, drawing the powers of the warp from yourself into him as you see his head pop like a raisin. As Gerhardt guns down with his bolt pistol the 3 remaining palace guard as they attempt desperately to clamber out of the grave they dug for themselves. As with that, the courtyard falls silent.
Damn.
Argenta gets on one knee by the corpses of the scions, and just as a little player, blessed is the bolter, blessed are the martyred who sit right hand. And then does an a killer, and then stands up.
Nice. I'll award you a point of faith for your devotion to the God Emperor.
Nice. And Paul keeps concentrating on the activated power and just basically says, I am the candle, not the flame. I burn with his light, not the warp's fire. And slowly his wounds and his shock just heals every minute. It just appears to get better and better. Or every round it appears he gets better and better.
Yeah.
They are well equipped. Very well equipped. They are not using standard or array of weaponry. Gods indeed.
Whoever this lord is, what's his name? I'd written it down, but I've lost it.
Lord von Staten.
Yeah, that's the one. Whoever this Lord von Staten is clearly well equipped. Chaos Marines, heavy bolters, ammo. This wealth was not distributed evenly.
The Astartes I saw before. He looked like none other I had seen so far. He was very large. Looked different to the ones with the mouths in their bellies. He looks dangerous.
That he did.
They even wielded one of the Ministerum's eviscerates. Spits on his corpse. Graceful.
How quickly will you be able to tend to your wounds, Paul? We need to move through quickly. We can't dally.
So how long did we say a round was? Roughly 10 seconds.
10 seconds. You've currently done 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, I need about 2 minutes. And then I'll be right as rain.
All right. Check your weapons, your armor. We'll leave in 2. And Gerhardt's going to look over his eviscerator, power sword, and check his munitions, equipment. He took a frag grenade, so all things you check as per the codex, because your equipment is your life.
Equipment is your life. Sure.
Yeah.
You spend some time in the courtyard. As you tend to your wounds, tend to your weapons, you see the scions looking forlornly at their fallen comrades. You hear one of them kind of step back as staring at the face of one of his friends. The body begins to age almost in front of him. The dead corpse going from something of recent departure from the living world. Quickly, its skin turns grey, putrid, rotten and green as the flesh falls from it and the bone disintegrates into the floor.
Ooh.
To the north, you begin to hear the distinct sound of the tolling of bells.
In these 2 minutes, could I have a look so as to see if there's any grenades?
fucking loot goblin.
Hey,
we need a loot goblin because I did not think to check.
hey, we had one fucking eviscerator fucking complication. Thank you very much avoided because of this loot goblin.
It's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's not wrong at all. Ask me the question again. What are you doing? You're looting the bodies.
I'm looking for grenades in particular. I'm good for ammunition. I'm just looking for grenades.
Looking
I can't carry more
over,
than 3.
looking over all the bodies, the men in the ground. None of them have any grenades. You remember that the grenade came from the windows above.
Well, nothing of import on these corpses. And, well, the bell seems to be tolling. I guess that means we seem to be expected.
No doubt that Astartes has gone back and already made plans.
Well, I only have one plan. Kill every single heretic we come across.
Let's go do that job that we're being told to do. Let's kill these mutants and heretics.
Let's leave no stone unturned. The Inquisitor did tell us to purge all signs of heresy. So, on that note, are any of the enemy's bodies still intact, or have they been degrading just as our allies have been?
Looking around, all the bodies seem to be going into a state of decay very quickly.
I do not know what is powering this, but if there's a chance that whatever essence they contain is being taken for our enemy's gain, Argenta, see if you can burn as many of the bodies as you can.
Don't have to ask me twice. And I'm gonna burn a corpse. Start burning corpses.
Every moment we waste, the more they plan. Our goal is Van Staten. This is busy work.
Yes. Perhaps we should.
Paul, you may know the way of the warp, but I know the way of war. The longer we take, the more they prepare. Burning bodies can be done after. We need to act before they get the jump on us.
Should we check? Sorry.
As you say, I may know some ways of the warp. My fear is that they are using the essence of these bodies to bolster themselves. Yes, if we wait, they may plan, but if we do not act, they may gain strength. That's only where I was thinking.
So, which door are we going for, guys? We have one on the left, one on the right, and then we have one straight ahead.
You saw the Chaos Space Marine heading through the one in the north.
Astartes went this way.
Right. Where? There
Wait,
we go. Yeah.
My lord, we were also supposed to look for survivors. Not just, we will find this space marine, but we are tasked with rescue.
Our first mission and its parameters were to kill Van Staten. This is of the utmost importance. Everything else is secondary. Saving people is secondary to killing Van Staten. He is the head of the snake.
But that wasn't Van Staten, that was a Chaos Space Marine. I understand.
I didn't say it was, but we do think that Chaos Marine is going. We have 3 doors in front of us, and only one of them we know where one of them went. So process of elimination would say this would be the way, unless you have any other divine information to give us?
No, it's more just quickly checking in case perhaps survivors. But I have no other.
If you can do it quickly, then I'd say check.
I'm just gonna quickly open the doors. Anyway.
Quickly open the door. Blah! Enter combat. We're nowhere near to provide backup.
Yeah, well.
You try the door, it is locked.
My lord, you know what would make this a lot easier? Auspex. Could you just see if there's any survivors behind any of...
Yeah, I said it earlier, but I think I got
you
lost
did.
in.
You reach out with your Auspex, you get a feeling of 4 entities to the north, and you get quick maths struggling me 8 to the east.
Empty. 4. 8 entities to the side door on the right.
Well,
We are supposed to purge everything as well.
and following your doctrine, let's not get surprised by letting people flank behind us.
My
Maybe we should
lords.
deal with the door to the right.
We can cover the door to the right. Make sure no one comes and goes if you want to head to the north and see what's happening.
Okay.
We leave this in your capable hands, then.
Don't worry, we're switched on now. We won't let you down.
You did well. Keep that momentum.
Thank you, Commissar. We will do.
Hopefully that keeps them motivated from the commissar.
Sure, be fine.
They killed
What could go
more
wrong?
people than we did. Those guys are fucking badasses.
No more running directly into fire, boys.
Alright.
All right, I'm gonna stay frosty. I need to look out, and I see it's getting darker, so I turn on my
Yeah,
helmet lights.
Open the corridor. You open the door and see a long corridor. The noise, the tolling of the bells gets louder as you go through.
Oh no,
it
Epsilon
actually
6
does.
appears to be dead.
Epsilon 6 is very much dead.
Actually dead.
Dead. It got blown up.
Oh no! Oh well.
He lasted a while. He did well.
Well, we got some use out of Epsilon.
Gerhardt, you get to the end of the corridor. The architecture in front of you, the way that the door has been created, it's clear this is the sign of a noble houses chapel, an area where the noble houses can pray in solitude and put their devotion to the God Emperor. The door is closed, but the tolling of the bells is louder still.
And is this the door I've just come through?
That's the door to the chapel.
Oh, okay. Right on. A quick little cursory glance around the area to see if there are other ports of entry, or if this is the main door through.
This is the main entrance into the chapel, yeah.
Okay. How far have we traveled since I did my last Auspex?
Not very far. Like, maybe a cursory number, 5 meters, 10 meters, something like that, not far. It's essentially just at the other end of the corridor that you walked through.
Gotcha. All right. Other players, you might want to walk through the door.
Alright.
Adam, I walked through Adam.
I'm on my way.
You all head there and see the big, heavy doors. As you open the doors, I find my notes, which for some reason I got rid of. You see a chapel, holy in its build-up, but desecrated as so many others in Tora Armis. As you open the door, the tolling of the bells becomes almost overwhelming. Inside, you see 4 entities. You've seen these before in the Chapel of the Benevolent Emperor? Cathedral of the Benevolent Emperor? Cathedral of the Emperor's Tears. There we go. You've seen these entities before, these disgusting, demonic monstrosities. Their putrid flesh is covered in boils and sores. The skin is green and decrepit. You see 2 of them busily ringing the bells, one by one, pulling the strings down, taking an almost childlike glee in their duties, while the other 2, you can faintly hear over the background noise, you hear them counting 98, 99, 100, 101, 102. As you look up into the rafters where the bell is, you can see that this bell is not of Imperium made. This thing is a fleshy appendage that's grown from the ceiling. It swings gently from side to side as its sound reverberates out.
How is it making a sound of flesh?
Don't question it. It happens, bitch.
I mean, have you ever heard the sound of your dick slapping against your leg? I mean, that makes a sound.
It appears to be a bell end, my lord.
Biggest one I've ever seen, sister.
Also, how do you think drums are made?
Flesh. The flesh is weak.
Foreskin drums. So I'm assuming they haven't seen us.
They've seen you.
Oh. Okay. Well, considering I'm the usually the canary in the coal mine, I guess I'll walk forward.
You step through the door and die instantly. No.
Knew it.
Oh,
Damn it.
that old chestnut.
How didn't we think
Been
about
there,
that
done
possibility?
Got the postcard.
No. You step
Dear Gerhard,
into
you're dead.
You step into the chapel, and as you do so, you hear a voice, the same timbre of the bells reverberating directly into your minds.
Welcome, welcome, my little morsels. Such delightful squirming, tender excrescences. You will find your sojourn here fruitful. Yes, of course. Your masters have dispatched you on a mission of death, for it's all their small mortal minds can comprehend. But death is not the end. Look upon the torches. each of the corpses you made, bursting with life, a fertile home for my offspring. Even in death, there is life, and it is glorious and fecund. First, they'll make a wonderful home for flies and maggots. Then, for my more uncommon children. Look at them, blooming with bounty from the Lord of Life. Soon the whole spire, this whole planet, will ripen with new life.
Dude, cool.
Maybe we should have burned them.
Or we'd burn them and then there'd be more enemies here. Oh, either or.
And with that, we come to the end of tonight's session.
Put a point of wrath to reduce my shock.
Oh, my name's James and I don't metagame.
Tactics.
It's definitely tactics.
It's if you can find the codex anywhere, it is written in there somewhere. I think it's page like 4,325 or something.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's probably that. Are you doing the same thing, Sister Argenta?
Can I?
If I'm gonna let one of you munchkins do it, I'll let both of you do it.
Oh, fuck yes.
Absolute munchkins.
I totally forgot I had shock, and then as soon as you said the end, I'm like, wait, don't I have shock? Fuck!
I assumed you were like, because you did that whole thing outside where you were waiting for fucking Paul to like regen himself. I was like, oh, maybe they'll do it then, but
I forgot I even had it. Yeah,
I didn't even look at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how late it was.
It's 11.
Yeah.
I was going to do it in combat. I was like, yeah, we're going to fight these guys. Yeah, fine. Didn't even think about it. Until you said end, I was like, then my brain went, you got shit. I'll throw a narrative spin on it to reduce the munchkinny.
Go on.
The words of that filling my ears fills me with the wrath that only an Astartes could feel, being the protector of Gilead, as it invigorates me to protect my people.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Not bad, right? Not bad.
I'll take that.
Yeah, that's right. That's
And
right.
Jens just goes,
Still munchkin,
munch,
but
munch,
you know,
munch,
it's got a
munch.
narrative. Yeah. Sister Agenda sitting there with a bag of chips.
Cool.
Fucking regeneration, 2 minutes.
Literally.
That's so good. I'm fucking picking that for my T4 guy. He's definitely getting that. That's so sick.
Yes. Pretty much a free respite, just on the way down to the fucking one stop.
Literally. I mean, he is the one who gets like the most amount of damage, so it's probably a good thing he's got that.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be like me breaking my leg on the way out of my house, walking down to the one stop, fit as a fiddle again.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's so sick.
But like, you guys came out of that with no wounds and some shock. This is like now my version of coming out of battle now without wounds.
Yeah,
That's true.
you're tanky in a different way.
Yeah. It
You
presents
absorb,
itself
I
in a slightly more
deflect.
gross way.
And-
Yeah, you absorb damage and heal. I deflect, and Agenta just
Can't take
sends it
damage.
into golden light.
Yes. Yeah.
She notices her shoelaces are undone, bends down, and is surprised when she's finished that there's an explosion behind her somewhere.
I've done that one already.
How did that happen?
Yeah.
But like I said, regeneration is no guarantee, even with my dice pool of 13. It is a DN8.
Yeah.
And I'm like, as soon as I get wounded, that's just going to get harder to activate. So like, I've got to sustain this as much as I can.
At least your good rolls are always on your powers. Just everything. Yeah, mate, that was so unfortunate. That was so unfortunate with like a DN4. Like,
Oh
mate,
yeah, for the
I've got like a
leadership.
6 dice pool for leadership. Like
Like, there's a good chance you could have done it, but yeah.
mate,
Yeah,
you've got a
with a
dice
9,
pool of
yeah.
9.
No, well, we got it second time round with 2 shifts, and that just ended up completely changing the time
yeah.
of battle.
That did.
Literally, like when I
they
read
threw
the
another
book,
grenade.
when I read the book, I had no idea where that came from. It literally says, the agents are backed up by 30 scions led by Commander Reeves. Allow whichever PC has taken command to make a DN4 leadership test on their turn. On a success, the scions destroy a mob of heretics. Each shift destroys an additional mob. Each die that does not...
mob.
Yeah. Each dice that does not score an icon represents one scion either killed or seriously injured. On a critical hit, ignore any casualties caused by the roll. On a complication, 5 scions are lost.
Wow.
You rolled pretty bad.
So you rolled a complication, which just meant instantly 5 of them died. And because you got such a big dice pool and rolled so poorly, so many of them just got instantly wiped out.
I mean, we've said this many times: swings and roundabouts.
Absolute swings and roundabouts.
Our mobs do not last long.
So yeah, we got the bad result, and then we got a really good result. So.
Then you got the good result.
Yeah.
With the exception of the fight for the courtyard, the scions only take action on behalf of the party if the agents spend glory for that purpose. So it's literally just for the courtyard scene. I don't know why. Don't know why, but you know, there you go.
Maybe the writers just thought, let's have a little bit of fun on this scene for some reason.
Maybe. Who knows? But anyway, you did a thing.
XP.
It happened.
I did have some fun, yeah.
A tremendous amount of fun.
Ed had so much fun, he forgot what time it was, and then forgot to determination and shock.
Yeah.
Did.
That's at least worth an XP's worth of fun.
So hard. Let's have a look. How much fun did you have? Well, I mean, you always have 3. You have 3 fun, don't you? Right. Yeah. XP.
Oh, did we miss?
Oh.
Oops.
Who the...
Surely it's not. You get extra 6 XP if you talk your way through the door.
You'd be surprised, wouldn't you? You gain 3 XP for role-playing and having fun. You gain 2 XP for getting past the gates without injury.
Hey, nice.
Sadly, you do not gain 2 XP for capturing the courtyard with less than 10 scion casualties.
Oh.
So that would be 5.
That's 5 in total.
Oh, that's healthy.
So we are at 429. So I got 15 XP. I could get some toughness with that.
Missing 2 XP. Scions.
If only someone had used Wrath.
If only.
Oh,
Really-
man,
really
I'd
like-
have 25
really
Kept him
XP
careful,
to
didn't want to do it.
Really dig that knife into your back, shall we? Just really like twist it on the way in.
2 XP! 2 XP!
Can you
I
can you
don't
imagine,
get-
right? Can you imagine 6 months down the line,
Oh,
Oh, don't
desperate
say it.
for some sort of talent, something that will just be perfect, and you've got
Just before the
28
BBEG.
XP. How upset will you be?
James will remember this.
Look at Simon's face. Look at Simon's like, ah.
But I only have 2 wrath, and holding on to my regen is so much more important.
10
out of 10 wounds is pretty.
10 wounds is oosh. Oosh.
Yeah. I think you should just, all of you should just get Berserker. Then you get loads of wrath.
I know, but we can't all get Berserker.
Why not? There's no requirement for it. It's just 20 XP.
Oh, it
Makes
would
sense
mean
for
a
Paul
lot
to get
more
Berserker.
wrath.
Paul doesn't come across as a berserkery kind of guy.
He doesn't know.
Like, Flesh is weak, super strong, heaps of determination, but I don't want to be basically a robot.
Right. Bye-bye, stream.
Bye.
Bye.
Video, whatever you are.
Stream.